What is going on YouTube? This is the Rant Kid here, and if you're probably wondering why I had this toy gun, well, it's not a toy, it's the real deal. So this is the Rant-O-Ween episode 5. And for Rant-O-Ween episode 5, I'm going to be ranting on one of my enemies named Snow Leopard. Now, Snow Leopard is this girl who I talked about. She was Tay's so-called best friend. And they would always talk to each other. And she would always try to give Tay advice, especially when Tay is the older one. And yes, if you look on the background, I have the Ramones on my background. Johnny, Tommy, Joey, and Dee Dee. All of them are dead, unfortunately. But anyway, Snow Leopard basically is this chick who needs a reality check. And basically she is the dumbest blonde you've ever fucking seen. And basically what she likes to do is she likes to be a slut and date all these guys. But she talked about Tay not finding a guy. Please. This chick ran through so many men on PlayStation. And one of her boyfriend's name was Steven. Guess how she tried to get back at him? She tried to date another guy and tell that other guy to get her pregnant just to make Steven jealous and be back with him. Does that sound like a good idea for a woman to do? If their boyfriend breaks up with them, they try to get pregnant by another dude, and then so they can make them jealous. That's not going to make them jealous, and it's not going to be good for the kid. She was 13 at the time, and basically that was when she was on full retard. I don't know if she still is on retard mode. And basically she likes to have these little slaves, like her friends. Her friends are basically just emo wannabe outcasts. And some of them are just stupid trolls, and a lot of them are hackers. And when I was on my Travis127 account, she had the audacity to tell her little hacking friends to hack me, constantly boot me over and over and over in the chat. Speaking of chats, let me just join this chat, I'm sorry. But really, this chick this chick hacked me. Well, she told somebody to hack me and boot me continuously. They made a video on it called Travis127 is a fag of me begging not to have my account hacked. Because my account was hacked. My DReezy2000 account on here was hacked. I got it back though. I'm still on it. I got it back. But anyway, this chick, when it comes to her in intelligence or learning a life lesson, it's difficult for her. Excuse me what you see in the background, but it's difficult for her. It's very difficult for Tori. And she will always try to have these people running back to her over and over again. And what I don't understand is, she will always like to have so-called sex in a text chat. And she will always fall for guys in the chat. I mean, she never even seen them. She don't know how old they are. And she even dated like a 22-year-old. Steven was 22. She was 13. No, he was 21, I mean. So that's just fucking sick. Because this dude is a pedophile, obviously. Imagine it. Let's just get this straight. A 13-year-old dating a 21-year-old. That's a big freaking problem. And this chick wants to say age is just a number. I fucking hate when people say age is just a number. You see this? Yes. This is why I had to get a freaking gun out, because this is unacceptable. I just freaking hate it when people keep saying age is just a number. Oh yeah, age is just a number, alright. As soon as you see a 5-year-old getting raped by a 15-year-old, what are you gonna say then? I dare one of you to say age is just a number if that shit happens. I fucking dare you. Watch what happens. I will use this and blow your ass sky high. Think I'm playing. Today's generation. And just like Tay, her logic is messed up as well. Because they also thought that Eminem, well, Mac Miller, was a wannabe Eminem. You can't compare them. Basically, with Mac Miller, he raps about whatever he wants to rap about. And Eminem raps about like his life, his struggles, about how it is to like come on top. No pun intended. But and just all that other stuff. And Tori, however, just like Tay, is an attention whore. She tries to say she's going to cut herself, she's going to kill herself, attempt suicide. And she's never done this. She's never attempted suicide as far as I know. I mean, honestly, this chick is a big attention whore. She just wants everybody to believe her word. Thinking whatever she says, people believe her. If you say something bad or if you try to point her out in a text chat with everybody else, she's going to try to get someone else to argue with you. And then she's just going to go, oh, or oh, well. Like, how are you going to do all this and try to avoid being there just so she could get somebody to back her up? If you obviously you keep getting defense on a one-on-one argument saying she wants someone to be outnumbered, outnumbering somebody is going to help. And this bitch likes to make all these threats saying she's going to come to somebody's house and kill them, saying she has somebody's address. But yet when somebody pushed her one time, all she did was just run home crying. And basically she thinks that she's all this. This is the type of people who wants to live a double life. Their first life is just being a bitch, and the second life is them trying to talk shit. You can't have a second life by just talking shit without moving something. You have to move something in the real world. If someone wants to fight you in the real world, go fight them in the real world. Don't try to fight them digitally. You're not supposed to fight them in the digital age. This is crazy. This is really crazy. This is just crazy. I've never seen a chick this hypocritical in my life. In my life. And she has an account to go on PlayStation Home. Why the hell would you need a second account to go on PlayStation Home and not your main one? Yes, I know it's a minor complaint, but I'm going to throw that in there. Whatever. Fuck you. But it's just something I have to address. And this chick deserved to be on Rant-O-Ween. She truly deserved to be in this because I don't get it with this chick. And then all she does is just talk about freaking dildos, just like Tay. Like, what? They can't go one day without talking like they're having sex and stuff, and they like to act like lesbians. Nobody wants to hear about sex from stupid lesbians. And she also used to have a big crush on Nate. Let me tell you this story. What she did when she found out that Nate was dating Nicole, she went fucking crazy. She was cussing them out constantly and just all this stuff. She was going back and forth. And if she sees this video, I don't give a shit. And I wish she had the PS4 because she's still on PS3. I wish she had a PS4. She needs to go with Tay and go on the PS4. And they always used to act like lesbians. Nobody wants to hear their little stupid lesbian talk from these stupid little chicks who are flat-chested and ugly, and ugly as fuck. We don't want to hear that. We don't want to hear that. If they have these when they go out like this, then they can do that. But if they're flat like this, no. Just no. And I'm just going to wrap this up because this video can't be this long. So, in a nutshell, Snow Leopard or aka Tori is basically just one of those stupid blonde chicks who just wants everything to be like Burger King, to have her way. She just wants everyone to back her up just because she's a woman and she's fitting the 1950s stereotype too much. Because if she was in the 50s, basically any dude could have ran over her because the 50s were one of the most sexist of times, saying men were more superior and greater and harder working than women. This was a time when women could hardly vote. If I got my information on that wrong, I apologize. But just really, I'm just tired of this. I'm tired of some girls who act like that. Some. Not all. Some. And if she sees this video, she needs to change her act. She needs to clean up her fucking act. She needs a whole reality check. So, this is the Rant Kid. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, share my videos. Give me a rant recommendation. I'll put it in the next Rant-O-Ween episode. I hope you enjoyed episode 5. Episode 6 is going to drop tomorrow. Let's go. And comment on how you think about my video so far. You want to change or what you want. Anyway, this is the Rant Kid, and peace out.